If you make invitation calls, I'd like you to type your name on the comment section. If you currently make invitation calls in your business, type your name. I need to see your name. If you don't make invitation calls currently in your business, I'd like you to type 0. Type 0. If you don't make invitation calls currently, please, I'd like you to type 0. So just type your name. So I'd like to see those who currently are not making invitation calls in their business. Okay? Okay, I can see those names. Amazing, amazing. Don't be shy, okay? It's very okay. If you're not making invitation calls right now, it's very okay. Do not be shy. Okay, so it looks like a large number of persons in this group are making invitation calls currently, okay? I can see Dr. Sonia. Okay, now, well, no worries. The aim of this training tonight is to make sure that if you are making invitation calls before now, your confidence level will increase beyond what it currently is. And if you are not making invitation calls, you will start making. And of course, the goal is it will further accelerate your results. Okay? Beautiful. So let's look at professional invitation. If I ask lots of us here right now, what does it mean to make invitation calls? Okay, if I ask all of us now, what does it mean to make invitation calls? You can say when you call somebody by providing information using our system that make them come and see the business opportunity. I'm sure that's a very good way to define invitation, network marketing invitation. But let's leave the definition. I want you to understand that invitation in network marketing is by far the most important skill. Let me explain. That's the reason it's called the gateway skill. If they don't pass through the gates by invitation to see the opportunity, you would remain a distributor for life and you will never become a leader. You will never have a business. So it is the gates, the invitations is the gates through which prospects come to see the business opportunity. So if you are not making invitation calls or you make invitation calls, you are not improving on a daily basis. You are doing yourself a great disservice. Okay? You may not achieve financial freedom. So I'd like you to listen to this very short video and we'll be back. Okay? Listen to this video.
The energy that we're creating out there for the world is going to determine our ultimate results and our actions before that. So energy combined with action will have a positive effect in your business. Our actions will then be focused on adding value and impacting lives rather than that sort of scattered or desperate energy of enrolling or sponsoring somebody. Can you guys see that difference? You guys, the invitation is where it happens. The invitation into your life, not to the sit down, is where you can make an impact. That's just simply sharing you. And the reason that it doesn't work sometimes for you to just invite people to hear about your product or your opportunity cold is because that magic hasn't happened yet. So of course, if you have a warm audience, share what you love that you're doing. Share your company, share the opportunity, share your products. But if you have a cold audience, which by the way, at some point all of us do, we will burn through that warm audience probably in our first week in our business. So that's never, by the way, an excuse that I have no warm market. I don't have a warm market. I'm building it daily, right? And people will then attend events because of the relationship they feel with you. And they will only feel that relationship if you let them into your life. You have to give them a perspective of what that life looks like. So for me, when I decided to do my business, I knew I wanted to be more than just my company. I knew I wanted to be more than just my product. My product was an extension of who I was. So I got on social media and I built a brand and I built a website, and I emanate this aura whether I'm in person or whether I'm online, and I share my dreams, my beliefs. I am a momtrepreneur. I am a woman who is crazy about her kids and her family, who believes that I am entitled to have a family and an entrepreneurial business.
Amazing. Amazing. So, okay, so I need you to understand something. Okay, that I was supposed to start attitude there. A positive attitude may not solve all the problem, but it becomes the only option we have if we want to get out of the problem. Okay, let me say that again. A positive attitude may not solve all your problems, but it becomes the only option if we want to get out of the problems. Now, why is this very important? Now, in invitation, your mindset is very important before you make any invitation in network marketing. I need you to understand that the person you're talking to on the other side do not really know that you are a distributor of a multi-billion-dollar company. AIM Global is a very, very wealthy company, and you are one of their distributor. So the person you are calling when you are making that invitation call needs to understand that Mary is a distributor to a multi-million-dollar company. I'm sure with this piece of information, we can close this meeting, and by the next time you want to make that invitation call, you make it with some confidence, knowing who you are. And for those of you who are not currently making invitation calls right now, with this piece of information I just gave to you, I'm very sure you would be ready to pick up the phone and call the governor of your state and invite him to a business opportunity meeting, and you would run the presentation to him and he'll sign up all his cabinets. So let's imagine that a hall full of 3,000 persons, 50% are your prospects. I need you to tell me how you would feel on the comment section if you have a hall of 3,000 persons after you have done the invitation and 1,500 persons are from your team. Tell me how you feel on the comment section. I don't want to rush this training. I just want you to know we would interact today. Okay? Somebody's already calculating millions. Where are your teammates? Somebody's already saying millions. Now, let's go further. Now, 1,000 interest forms are available of sign-ups. Listen, 1,000 interest forms. This is an interest form. This is the interest option form. 1,000 of these are available, filled by people, and payment made 1,000 pieces, and 50% are your sign-up. How would you just imagine? How would you feel? How would you feel? After the 3,000 persons attended, 1,000 persons paid, and 50% of that 1,000, those 1,000 persons are your codes, are your reservation codes. Let's go further. Now, generating 500 codes from one event, imagine it. How would it be like? You have one event, and you are generating 500 codes. My goodness, 500 codes. Just imagine it. Imagination is free, right? Okay, good. Now, imagine sign up 100 new teammates from just one event. 100. 100 people signed up in one event. Now, this just goes to show you that before this will happen, you have to be a professional and also train professionals when it comes to inviting, the gateway skill. Because all this will not be your reality if you're not a professional, if you're not proficient or prolific when it comes to invitation. Okay? So imagine you have 10 solid leaders from one event, 10 solid leaders from just that one event. For this to also happen, you have to be very proficient when it comes to what? Inviting, and have a lot of people that you duplicate when it comes to inviting. I've told you before, when I started my business, I've invited 11 persons. I booked 11 persons, and all 11 persons showed up. I got like 4 sign-ups that day, I remember. So it's possible. All right, so now, no shows or low shows in an event can be traced to number one. What is no show? When you book, some of you, everybody, if you watch that video just now, she talked about everybody having their fair share of cold market issues and all that. So what is no shows? No shows is when you do a lot of invitation and nobody shows up. You confirm 50 and nobody shows up. You confirm 20, nobody shows up, and or you confirm 100, only 4 persons shows up. That's a low show. So this can be traced to number one, mindset. I talked about mindset. You can't talk about invitation. You can't train on invitation if you don't train on mindset. Now, one of the things I need you to realize is that when it comes to communication, tonality matters. Listen, tonality matters. Your tone of voice matters. What I'm doing right now, I'm communicating energy on the other side to you that's listening to me. Okay? You're listening to me, but one thing I know you can feel is my energy. True or false? I need a response. You can feel my energy, and my energy is communicating belief. Okay? My energy is communicating belief. It's because my mind is set. Okay, it's called mind, is 2 words, mindset. Okay, the mind is set on a course that he can communicate this belief. He can do anything. So one of the reasons you have low or no shows is because of a wrong mindset. I was talking about tonality. Now, another very deadly one when it comes to communication circle, it's body language. Body language. Now, the person you're talking to on the other side can read your body language. Why? When he does not see you, why can he read your body language? Because energy is transferable. You can transfer energy. The person that is not here right now, because of my tonality, because of the way I'm communicating, the person can understand the kind of energy I'm exuding. Okay, so if you ever do your bookings and at the end of the day you notice that the show is very low, or you're having low shows or no shows rather, it means that you have a wrong mindset. And one of the things you can do to put yourself in the right mindset is, one, you can pray. Okay, I always say this to my team. If you take a list, for instance, you want to book, I need you to understand, you lay your hands on it, because that book, that list is a living thing. You didn't hear me. That list you're holding, they are not just people's name written on paper. They breathe. Okay? You can conjure. No, you're not a magician. You can conjure something into that list by praying on it. Remember, our first cardinal culture is we commit our business to God. So you commit the list to the hands of God. Remember, the spiritual controls the physical. The spiritual controls the physical. So when you pray, you keep it because you have committed it to God. Another thing that can help you create the right mindset is knowledge. You should be writing down these things I'm saying because they are not on this slide. It's knowledge. No matter how you pray, no matter how you ginger yourself, if you are not prolific, if you're not good at invitation, if you have not practiced, you've not rehearsed how to make the proper invitation, no magic will happen. So you pray on the list, you already preparation meeting with an opportunity on a list that you are looking at that list, you are seeing one of your leaders. You're praying that no matter the force in the universe, one of your leaders will come out from this list. One of your leaders will come out from this event. So your mind must be set. Mindset. Okay? You pray. Some of you, you can do music, okay? You can do music. Some of you can just look for your favorite tone, your favorite beat. Just for the next 20 seconds, just play it and let the thing put you on a high and you get into that list. Listen, let me tell you something. If you want to make invitation calls, set your hours, sit your ass down. If it's 5 hours, just be there, get your snack, something to start. Book and make sure you achieve the number you set for yourself. Okay? So if this is worked on, the mind is well set, I promise you, you'll notice that your shows will increase. I'm telling you the things that I know work day and night. They will work for you. Okay, next, poor invitation skills. I talked about this. No matter how you invite them, when the skill is not there, it's poor. Because let me tell you something. An invitation might be going very well, and the person you're talking to, the prospect, throws a question at you. Because you have poor skills, you might just lost that guy from attending the meeting, and that's it. So you must make sure that you have a very good skill when it comes to invitation. Okay, let me give you one of the skills. In inviting, you hear things like be in a hurry. Be in a hurry. What does it mean to be in a hurry? It's a skill. I'll just tell you, hey, precious, do you have 10 minutes? I'm rushing for a meeting right now. I'm tapping my wrist. I'm rushing for a meeting. It's a skill. It's just to let them know that I've got lots of things going on for me. So you must be skillful. So when you have poor invitation skill, you have either low shows or no shows. Next, lack of leads. Lack of leads. If you do not have a lot of contacts, of course, we do not expect that you have just one list of 50 names and you want to invite to an event of 100 capacity hall. You just barely get like 4 persons seated if you try at all. So lack of leads can lead to no shows or low shows. Lack of funnels that channels the lead to the event. Lack of funnels that channel the lead to the event. If you don't have the funnels, okay, that brings the lead from different legs of your business. I could relate this to from different legs of your business. When you want to book for an event, the question I always ask you, how many legs in your DTC are actively booking? That's the reason why I created the structure of the call centers. I do not know if you're working with it. You ought to be working with it. Okay, so next is not sticking to the system. Not sticking to the system. Most people, when they join the business, one of the challenges they have is not using the system. And if you don't use the system, I promise you, you would always have no shows or low shows. Okay? Awesome. Now, warning, just warning. I need you to know that you end up becoming a professional after going through this training. Okay, you must become a pro. Unless you're not ready. Unless you're not ready. So for those of you, that's a disclaimer. Okay, so systems that generate leads. Number one, warm system. Warm system. Number one warm system is your contact recommendation. Guys, let me tell you something you need to realize today. Still, and we continue to be the best system everybody should use to build a network marketing business. Now, let me tell you why they say it's a 2 to 4 years plan to complete financial freedom. It's because if you understand how to build relationship, within 2 to 4 years, you'd have built a large relationship that you are intentional about. And do you know the good news? You actually can control who the people are. You can decide that from today, you do not want to make friends in the area where you stay that you don't like. You want to make friends with the people of influence. Go for it. Look for where they go to. Look for where they stay and go and make friends there. But I tell you that warm market contact recommendation still remains the best system. Am I saying that the other systems are not okay? No, that's not what I'm saying. Because you can turn a stranger to a warm market, and from that stranger, you can get contact. Okay. Next is instant prospecting. IPI. IPI. This is not the training for today. We're talking invitation, but I need you to know that contact recommendation, instant prospecting, and in your cold market, you have flyers, questionnaires, you have online leads through ads, Facebook, eligibility form. Okay, I'm going to do a training on how you create an eligibility form, because most of you right now, you do not really understand the online prospecting. You do not really understand how you can get a lot of leads online. Currently, Facebook have over 3 billion users. And it means that there are lots of persons you can prospect on Facebook. Okay? Update, status updates, online posts, etc. Now, with these systems, you can generate leads so that your invitation can always be top notch. You should never run out of prospect. One of the things that happens to some people, two things actually that happen to some people, to some of you hearing the sound of my voice, that affects your business when it comes to you inviting, is number one, you don't have money to make invitation. You don't have money to buy recharge card. Number two, you don't have contacts to book. You don't have contact with some of you. You complain about the cold market invitation. You say that it takes a lot of money, the money you do not have. And when I prefer a solution to you, you still say that the solution that is preferred to you is too hard. Do you know that you can actually sign up somebody in this business without spending 100 naira to get that person to see the opportunity? I shared it in the leaders review meeting on Monday. Those of you who were not there, so sorry. I shared it. You do not need to have recharge card to invite somebody to come and see the business opportunity, and the person will sign up spending his or her own money. You do not need to have a recharge card. Now, I'm not saying you should have data. You do not need, in fact, even if you do not have a phone, you do not need to have a phone. You do not need to. So don't say, stop saying, I would have invited this because I do not have recharge card. It's not true. That's the lie from the pit of hell. You can, as I speak to you right now, you can go down the stairs in your house, or if you are not home yet, you can stop that guy on the road and introduce yourself and tell the person about the Diamond Project, and the person will come further to clear his doubt and sign up, and you will not spend 1 naira. But the problem is that you're not ready to do that. That is an invitation without a phone. You can make such invitation. It's called instant prospecting. You can stop the person and introduce yourself diamond project, your goal is to make sure that you eliminate poverty using the system of network marketing, and the person will want to know more, and from there you close the person down. Person will pay for diamond pack, and you will get matching bonus, and you will now have money to buy credit. So you need to stick to the system. Stop saying that because you do not have money, that's the reason why your business is not going. It's not true. Okay? Now let's move on. You have radio, you have jingle, there are many systems. You have strangers contact vendor. You can buy contacts. There are contact. You can buy contact, but don't buy contact and become lazy. You don't blast it and become lazy. You can blast and be expecting luck to happen. Then when the person signs up and is asking you, how did you get my number? You don't want to talk and you are hiding. Then the next thing, the person is looking for how to also blast the way you blasted. Remember, it might work for you, but it may not duplicate for the person. Okay? So, reasons for no show. We have external reasons and we have internal reasons. We have external reasons and we have what? Internal reasons. Now, I need you to go to the comment section. I need us to participate right now. So everyone grab your keypad. I want you to list the external reasons why people don't show up for your business opportunity after you made an invitation. I need you to respond right now. So I need to see the response right now. I need to see the response. Okay? Let me see the response. Make it fast. We'll be out of here fast. What are the external reasons you think? Remember, in my class, nobody can be wrong. Okay? Somebody says time inconvenience. Okay? Very good one. Rain. Something came up. Okay, something came up, rain. Weather, okay, rain, all right. Okay, let's have more. Transport, okay. Okay, transport, emergencies, schedule already planned, okay. Time schedule, weather, rain, distance. Flimsy, somebody say flimsy excuse. Can you break this down, please? Flimsy excuse. Okay, don't worry. Let me help you handle them. Some of these things, they will fall under objections. Okay, let me let you know. I have a wedding that time. Okay, wedding. Insecurity, work, discouraged by village people. Okay, not convinced. Okay, not convinced. The invitation was not clear. It's not clear. They can just give you time so that you can just get off their back. People may not show up because of time of lunch, poor relationship with invited prospect. Okay, yeah, these are external reasons. Okay, some of you are actually giving me internal reasons. So, okay, internal reasons. My goat swallow shovel. Hold up, okay? Hold up. Suspicion of a scam, yeah. Time, weather, and poor communication, okay? Okay, thank you guys. Let's look at the external reasons. Now, let me tell you what they are. I'll show them to you. External reasons are the things that may not be within your control. Are you with me now? There are things. So now go back to what you wrote. There are things that may not be within your control when it comes to you and the prospect. So if you look at something like, there's one I saw, not convinced. Is that within your control or not? It is within your control. So that falls on internal reasons. Okay? So if you can make the invitation proper, this guy will go and iron his Christmas clothes and we come. So when you're making the invitation, if the person did not show up because he's not convinced, it did not fall on external reasons because you would have been able to control that by increasing your skills. Are you with me now? Are you getting it now? So look at even work. when you say work, I attended this BOM from work. It still falls on the fact that the person is not convinced. The invitation was not properly done. Okay, and take note, if it is a cold market, nobody will leave work to come and attend your business opportunity meeting. It has to be an invitation done from contact recommendation. Somebody invited me, I was at work, I attended the BOM. I took excuse. But if I was not convinced, if the invitation was not well done, and some case, if I was not in my 12 o'clock, I will not attend. So let's look at internal reasons. Internal reasons, like I've already told you, they are things that fall within your control. The reasons within your control. So you do not know how to make the calls, you are not skillful, and all sorts. This could be internal reasons for people not showing up, or reminders not done. Okay, I'm bringing them to you now. Reminders not done on time. SMS message not sent on time. SMS message, you know that SMS message not sent on time. Okay, you did not send the SMS. Okay, so let's take, for instance, the person you booked for the BOM. Suddenly they have blackout, power outage in their area. Then you sent the message, you did not see it. How will the person trace the venue if he did not pick when you said ICM Plaza? So there are many things that you can trace to external and internal. So if you did not send SMS, you book the person, you did not do reminders, and you are not skillful, or you did not send message at all, you did not do both, you did not send message, you did not call, you did not do reminder. These are things that are within your control. Okay, so look at it. Focus on the internal reasons. Focus on what you have 100% control over. You may not be able to control the fact that the guy had an emergency, somebody died. You may not be able to control the fact that the guy was stuck in a hold-up when he was coming. The truck fell. You may not be able to control all those things, but the fact is that if you do your job very well, the guy will call you and say, I apologize. I was trying to come. I promise you. These are things that naturally will happen. Okay? So focus on what you have 100% control over. Is that noted? Is that noted? Are you learning something? Then focus on your circle of control. The things you can control. You can learn the skill. You can set your alarm. You can learn the skill so well that once you confirm a booking, you send a message. I usually will end my booking calls with congratulations. You will get a text message once your reservation is approved. Please kindly reply the message so I can be sure that you got it delivered on your phone. I make sure I stress that part. So when you send the message, if people are not replying, you say receive, seen, acknowledge, the chances that they will not come is very high. Okay, so focus on the things you can control. So 3 keys to a professional invitation. Number 1, be in a hurry. Be in a hurry. Be in a hurry. Always be in a hurry. Don't stay on the phone and say, after making the video, say, especially that guy who, during the training Dr. Tony had, that said he has a problem, that all the people he wants to sign up, he wants to, have a relationship with them and all that, okay? Let me not use foul languages, okay? Now, if you are that guy, after you make an invitation call and you notice that you call the female friend an opposite sex and the voice is so sonorous and melodious, you just forget, and the next thing you now say, babe, Afana, is this your real number? He says, no, you don't have that time. You are a professional. People don't want to do things with those who don't have things going on for them. So be in a hurry. You tap your watch. I have a meeting. I always say it, even when I don't have meetings, I have a meeting that I have to go to now, but let me just talk to you for the next 3 minutes. Please, can I have your 3 minutes? Yes. Okay. Why will you be in a hurry? It reduces the questions that the people might want to ask. Some people might want you to run a presentation over the phone. So the first principle when it comes to professional invitation is always be in a hurry and let them know, okay, John, especially when you are doing IPI, hey, John, I have 1 minute. I'll be in a meeting in the next 60 seconds. Can I have that with you? Yeah. Okay, John, something is coming up this Saturday, and really it's the biggest, the safest business opportunity I have ever come across. And I have few slots. You're just rushing, and the guys, okay, fine, lock me in. I'll be there. You are in a hurry. Number two, bring value. Bring value to the invitation. See, don't let your invitation be dry. Don't. Some of you do dry invitation. Some of you do like radio. You just, my name is Vera. Am I speaking to John? Yes, John. This is Vera from the Dharma Project. You were recommended to us by Sammy. Did Sammy tell you? Yes, Vera. For clarity, the Dharma Project is a project that seeks to help. In that you are reading like somebody that is reading a paper, and the person at the other side. Remember, we talked about tonality and body language. The person is not seeing you. He's already saying that this one they read script. This one they read script. The person already know that you are reading something, but yet it's not seeing you. So you need to bring value to the invitation. Now, people are busy. When Dr. Pett said not convinced, that will not make somebody convinced to clear their schedule, pay their transport, and come and sit down for 90 minutes or 60 seconds. They won't do that. So be in a hurry, bring value to your invitation. That's why your knowledge about invitation is very important. If your knowledge about invitation is not there, it's not rock solid, if your knowledge on how to handle objection is not rock solid, you won't be able to make a professional invitation. Okay, somebody now is asking, what do I do now that my knowledge is not rock solid? Your knowledge will be rock solid as you do. So all of us started one day making this invitation. But I tell you, if you are not making invitation in this business, very soon you soon go back to the village. 3, invitation close. You must close. You must close. You must close. Oh no, you must close. I'll show you right now how you do all this. You must be in a hurry. You must bring value to the table. Then you must close. So let's look at this very way. Be in a hurry. Be in a hurry. Now, this is a psychological issue, very psychological, okay? People are always attracted to a person who has things going on for them. Period. I don't want somebody that will come to my house. He came in the morning by 9 o'clock. I was ready to go to work. And he's sitting down there. As I came out with my bag, he's still sitting. As I took a step to go to the door, he's still sitting. I'll be wondering, what is wrong with this guy? Nobody is at home now. Okay, let's be going. I don't want to hang out around such people. I want someone who is telling me, guy, I have 10 places to be now. I'm just thinking how I'm going to make it. Okay? It's psychological, okay? Now, if you start every call or face-to-face invite giving the impression that you are in a hurry, now, your invitations should be shorter. It will kill those, they won't try to ask all the plenty questions in the world. Now, I learned this from, I think, from Mark Morris. When people are asking you too many questions in invitation, ask them a question. Hey, John, is it possible to have a haircut over the phone? He says, oh, no. He said, that's what you're trying to make me do by asking me these questions. Like I said, our business is 95% visuals. So if I secure a reservation for so time, would you keep the appointment for sure? He says, okay, good. Okay, so you can write that down. Is it possible to have a haircut over the phone? He says, no. He says, that's what you're trying to make me do right now by asking that question. Then you continue. Okay? Good. Now, there will be fewer questions. Your invitation will be shorter. There will be fewer questions, less resistance, and so on and so forth. Then people will be more respectful of you and your time. People will be more respectful of you and your time. Beautiful. Okay, so convey the message that you don't have all the time for questions. That's what you're doing. You're conveying it, you're telling them this time is business talk time. Beautiful. You're passing message that even if you were having a long talk before, once you want to begin the invite, you must begin the invite with a sense of what? Urgency. Patience with urgency. Patience with urgency. Are you learning something tonight, guys? Are you learning something tonight? Is the spirit of invitation entering into you tonight? I need to know on the comment section. I need to know in the comments because I don't want to rush this on you. I want to make sure that there is a transfer of belief. The next time when you are making your invitation tomorrow, there's going to be a lot of difference after this training. It's going to be a huge difference after this training. Now, I started by letting you know that you are a CEO. You see, if you have a DTC, let me tell you, if you do not know this, if you have your DTC, you are a CEO that is trying to build a multinational business because your business is not limited by country. South Africa has opened up right now and business has been going on there. You can launch out into South Africa and build a very powerful leg there with a leader there. You can do same in Ghana, Cameroon, Uganda. You can do so in various countries. So you are a CEO of a multinational company. So don't make an invitation like somebody that's a pauper. The Bible says an heir, as long as he's a child, is not going to be different from a servant, though he be the Lord of all. You are an heir to a multi-billion-dollar business, but you're making an invitation like somebody that is beggarly. You should put up that face, take up that phone, cross your leg, take a cup of hydrogenated water and say, hello, my name is Deacon Ken. Am I speaking to Precious? Precious, how are you doing today? You were recommended to us by your friend Ejiro. Did Precious tell you? Are talking with confidence. That is what the person is going to get. You're going to say, who is this guy that's talking to me with such boldness? No, the fear, say your credit go finish. Guys, get this thing. It's mindset. It's all mindset. You're talking with confidence. And the person is like, that guy that called me must be a big man. See the way they talk. Don't say, you are rushing because you are trying to calculate the credit you have so that you don't go finish. That's where most of you have sabotaged yourself when it comes to invitation. So, moving on. Bringing it in perspective. Be in a hurry. Be in a hurry. Bringing it in perspective. Let's look at it. Just look at it. Pay attention. Now, hello, John. Quick one. Are you seeing where it comes from? Quick one. There's something I wanted to bring to your notice, but I need to confirm from you before I enter a presentation at my office. Be in a hurry. Are you seeing it right now? Can you not say this? Can you not say this to all your friends tomorrow? There's something I want to bring to your notice, but I need to confirm from you before I enter a presentation in my office. John will say, shoot. John, considering what's going on in the economy of Nigeria right now, are you 100% satisfied with your source of income? Or are you open to other sources if they don't conflict with what you're doing? Are you getting it now? Are you getting me now? Then bring value. Bring value. We have looked at you being in a hurry. So you saw how you say quick one. I want to enter into a presentation, but there is something I want to bring to your notice. Are you considering the economy right now? Are you okay, John? John, can't you see? People are making money. I found a system that people are using to make so money. If I have some of these people now as my mentors, John, are you open-minded to business opportunities as long as they will not conflict with your time or what you're currently doing? You are telling John, I found a solution. Imagine I call you, I say, hey, Mary, I found a solution. Guess what? I discovered what Dangote knows now. Mary, will you come to my house tonight if I want you to come? If I tell you, John, hey, guy, Ruth, guess what? I discovered that thing Tony Elumelu discovered. I have the secret now. Can you come to my house right now? You will gather your team. You'll be coming. Because I'm bringing value. I'm bringing value. So let's bring value now. So state the value proposition of what you are offering. Like, state the end result of taking advantage of your opportunity. Okay? Now, state what you perceive as high value to your prospect with respect to what your opportunity can do. Are you seeing it now? Are you seeing the way it's all tied together? Let's connect it. Here, you state the objective of the Diamond Project and make an irresistible offer. If I can show you how this can become your reality using the system so you can get the kind of result Dangote is getting, will you take a look? What do you think will be the answer? Let me hear you on the comment section. What will be the answer? What will be the answer? For sure, for sure. For sure, you hear? Yes, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, 100%. Yes, yes, I'll be there. They will cancel their weddings. They will cancel those engagements. Somebody want to go and see girlfriend, cancel. See boyfriend, cancel. Go and meet mama, cancel. They will cancel everything and be there. So make an irresistible offer. Use a strong hook. A strong hook. You put their neck inside and drag them. So let's put it together. Let's put it together. Okay, John, continuing from where we stopped. I came across an international organization running a project called Diamond Project. This is a project that seeks to help selected individuals to become the best version of themselves through mentorship and leverage systems. Simply put, John, they build a system which a few persons have plugged in and have built another source of income aside what they are doing. Okay? Now, okay, John, tell me, if you have the same opportunity that Awolowo had that allowed him to earn from every bottle of Coca-Cola, I'm sure you would want to take a look, right? What do you think John's response would be? You are still making an invitation. You are taking charge of the conversation. You are taking control. Then, well, I came across a similar opportunity through an international organization running a project called the Diamond Project. Okay, John. Okay, John. Now, I came across a team of highly successful men and women running a project called the Diamond Project. Through this project, a few selected individuals have been able to achieve unimaginable success in this same bad Nigeria economy. I came across an international organization running a project called the Diamond Project. Through this project, a few VIP personalities in Nigeria who have always desired to leave a lasting legacy have used this project to impact the lives of others while still increasing their own net worth with the same project. So if you notice something, I brought those persons who feel that they are comfortable, they've made it. This is the script you use for such people. Okay? This is the script used for such people. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So 4 of them. Okay, so let's do the close. Let's do the close. By the time you have said all this, so John might be a VIP. I showed you a VIP. John might be a very comfortable person that's doing well. John might be a broke person that is in search of opportunity. So whoever John is, those scripts there I just showed you can fit in when you want to bring it in perspective and bring value. Because if you tell somebody like Dangote to come and see opportunity, you need to bring value before Dangote can move. Dangote was in Davido's marriage in America. I saw him when somebody posted it on the status, say Dangote was here. Where did Dangote go? Let me tell you, it was a business decision. It was a business. Dangote did not just carry his leg and be going to Miami, Florida. He went there because there was a reason for him to go. Okay? There was a close that was done. It was a business decision. Value was passed. So he went for that reason. Who will come for your event? What value are you bringing? So let's look at the invitation close. This is the most important key in the invitation. The most important key. Have it in mind. You have to close. The goal is to infuse scarcity. Scarcity. That's why you close. We say we have 2 slots. The mastermind is giving out 2 slots. You are creating scarcity. So if you don't do this, forget, nothing will happen. Now, if done well, you will make them chase you, not you chasing them. Your call says it's switch off. It's no longer picking. Now you go to call, you go to beg you. If you do it well. Okay? So stop chasing them to attend and see the opportunity. They will be the one chasing you. Let them start chasing you to see the opportunity. Okay? Become the magnet that attracts them to run after your offer. There's something they call offer ladder. I offer ladder. There's acceptance of the offer. When you create an offer ladder, people naturally will accept it. Okay? So let's look at this. Turn the table around. Scatter for their face. Master this key. It's very important. Use this key in all forms of invitation. Use it. Use it. If you are not married yet, I'm telling you, guys, I know they like guys where they do smell. If you're not married yet, you can use this. If a girl asks you what's your 5 years goal, some of you will be shaky, say, I plan to you're talking trash. Because some ladies, if you see ladies who know what they have, who they are, you can't stand them. They'll just ask you, let's talk about your 5 years plan. You go to mumbo there, you go say, this one no get plan. You just want to come give me belly here. And the next thing, I will start with the real children. You don't have a plan. That's why some of you will say, what's your goal for the month? Send it. You don't send. It's not your fault. It's because they never taught you in school. They taught you dy, ds, find x. It's unfortunate. So turn the table around. Master this key. Use this key in all forms of invitation. Any kinds of invitation. You can use it to have conversation with your friends. And they'll see that you have this sense of these 3 things I just showed you. Okay? So let's look at professional invitation for ticketed event. Okay, but as I'm showing you, don't worry, just imagine it's not a ticketed event because they are similar. So let's bring it in perspective. So invitation closed. But John, this is not for everyone. They are hosting a few selected VIPs who will get a chance to view the project at a VIP event. So it may not be a VIP event. So you remove the VIP if you want to use it for your normal event. Okay? So I was lucky to get 5 slots or tickets from the leaders for my 5 VIP friends to receive their VIP invite to attend their VIP big event happening at so place. As I speak with you now, John, I have 18 VIP on my list for this, but I consider you as one of my sharp VIP friends. That's why I decided to contact you first to confirm from you. Should I give you one of these 5 slots? You are asking a question, you demand an answer. Okay? So, if John says, okay, I will be there, you say, but the fact that you have one of these slots is not a guarantee that you'll be among the finalists of VIPs that the organization will select to invite for their event at so place. You can put it. You need to pray to be among their final list of VIPs. Okay? You see, John is now looking at you at this point. What's going on here? What's going on here? Now, applying the keys to what we invite to, now, mega event or ticketed event, whatever it is, bringing it in perspective. But John, this is not for everyone again. They are hosting a few selected VIPs who would get a chance to view the project at the VIP event, blah, blah, blah. I was lucky to get 5 slots from the leader for my 5 VIP friends who to receive their VIP invite. As I speak, the same process, I have 18 VIP on my list for this, but consider you as one of my sharp VIP friends. That's why I decided to contact you. So you can modify this for those of your friends who are not VIPs, so you won't use VIP. Okay, you don't need to use VIP, use the other normal language, okay? But if it's a VIP, use it. Use it. It's time for us to be having VIP events. The only reason we are not doing this is when we say we're having a VIP event, some of you now will go and invite somebody that cannot even raise 50K to pay for the 50K pack if it comes to that level. So that's why we really do not know. Who do you call VIP? If the person is well dressed, and you ask the person if he's a VIP or if he's not well dressed. So, John, you need to understand that this VIP event is strictly for the high class members of the society. And this is the reason why the VIP event is not a free event. The ticket for the event is 10,000, but if you get the early bird ticket, you'll be paying 5K as your friend who knows you will get great value from this VIP event. I will pay the 2,000, so you pay the 3,000 balance. So you are actually subsidizing. You are telling them that, okay, because I'm your friend, I am inviting you for this event. I don't want you to shoulder all the costs so that you can see that I have a stake here for you. So I'm paying 2K or I'm paying 3K, you pay 2K. And you know that when we are running our events, we usually subsidize the tickets. So we might put 10,000 as the ticket amount, then we sell it to you at the office, who knows, for 2K. So eventually, you would realize that this can help you run an event without paying for it. Imagine you sell 1,000 tickets for an event at 2,000. How much is that? Please, somebody should press calculator. Dr. Pet, tell me, is that not 2 million naira? Is that not 2 million naira? You said 1,000 tickets at 2,000 naira. That's 2 million naira. So if you have that amount, you can pay for the hall. You can even do refreshments. You can do a lot. In fact, you can pay for your next event for the next 6 events stretch. So you realize that you have the advantage by ensuring you understand how to make this invitation if you want to do ticketed events. Okay, so the early bird ticket will end in 48 hours. You are still creating scarcity. You're creating shortage. You're creating scarcity. The early bird ticket will end in the next 48 hours. So you are creating scarcity. Then you say, I will send you the account number so you can pay the 3,000 to get the early bird, which I would discount 2K for you. Then you continue further. But John, the fact that you have one of these tickets is not a guarantee you'll be among the finalists of VIPs that the organization will select at the end of the VIP event. The same format, you need to pray to be among their finalists of selected VIPs at the office, at the event, that will go home as pioneer partner of this project. Okay, so now, bonus script for contact recommendation, bonus script. I'm not getting any feedback again. I'm not getting any feedback. I hope you are hearing me. If you are hearing me, please type one on the comment section. Now, I need you to take screenshots. Okay, take screenshots. Bonus script. Diamond Project booking script for contact recommendation. Thank you very much, Choma. Now, hello, Mike. How are you today? My name is John from the Global Project Development Group. Deacon Ken recommended you for the forthcoming Diamond Project launch this Sunday in Benin or in Enugu. You say, okay, the Diamond Project, okay, normally what we do at this point, we ask Mike Did you get his recommendation message? Okay, let him say, he told me about it, because you want to use that to gauge his preparedness, his expectations. Okay, now where there is a problem is that some of you, when we say send a text message, you are afraid because you don't want to answer questions. And let me tell you the truth. When you send a text message to your prospects and they start calling you or replying your message and wanting to get clarification, if you did not reply them, if you ignored them, you have started failing in the business. Engage them. In fact, those that have not responded to you, you should call them. Did you get my message? So that when the invitation is being made, it becomes very easy. That's how you can get 10 over 10 when you do invitation. Where the connector does his work very well, you can get 10 over 10. I promise you. So the Diamond Project is a project for forward-thinking individual who seeks to become a better version of themselves in all aspects of life, especially financially. Individuals who are open to opportunities and desire to start and end this year strong through mentorship and business partnership with leverage. The Benin Pioneer launch of this project comes up this Saturday, this Sunday, by 1 p.m. or 3 p.m. at Suite 5, ICM Plaza, top floor, number 13, First East Circular Road, Benin City, where the final selection of Pioneer members will take place. You can take screenshots. You can take screenshots. Now, you are very fortunate, Mike, to get the Pioneer member recommendation, but you need to confirm your availability for Sunday. So a reservation is made for you. Mike, do you confirm to be at ICM Plaza 13, First Circular Road on Sunday, 4th February 2010, or whatever, by 3 p.m.? He says yes. You say, okay, this is a ticketed event. If it is, and the ticket costs 3,000, which the King has offered to pay 1,000 or 2,000 for you. Sometimes we can just have an event and we'll tell you to get it for 1,000 naira so that people will appreciate it. So in this case, the ticket to the event is 3,000. The King has offered to pay 2,000. All you need to do right now is to pay 1,000, or the King has paid for you. So if I'm the one who is sending the text message, okay, I'll just to make them know that I appreciate their coming. You can say the King has paid for the 3,000. So all he wants to make sure you are in attendance, and the King is also going to be there. Sometimes it's very good that it's inviting your guys to come take a look at an opportunity. You are also available when they come so that they can see you. Okay? Making sense? I'm sure it is. So, Mike, for clarity, have you confirmed your availability for the Diamond Project launch this Sunday by 3 p.m. so we can go ahead to make your reservation? If you said yes, that's fine. Once your reservation is approved, you will get a text message containing your access code as well as who you get your ticket from upon arrival on that day. Make sure to come to the event with the message, because that's what will grant you access to get your invitation card. Have a wonderful day. See you on Sunday. Very simple. Very simple, right? Very simple. I hope you're taking screenshots. Okay? So, strategies for massive leads generation. I'm going to teach you how you can, how to create a Google link, how you can link it to WhatsApp, how you can use it to, how you can boost your Facebook ads and get a lot of leads, but you should be ready to do the work. I'm going to teach you. I don't know. I'm not making any promise that's going to be next bootcamp, but I'm going to teach you because I want to focus on skill trainings going forward. Skill trainings only. So number one, group radio talks. You can go on radio with one of your downlines. It will be like an interview where you're going to make the invitation, pay for time, and group radio talks, group radio jingles. Okay, yeah, massive rally campaigns. Okay, share flyers daily. Questionnaire. You can go on questionnaire challenge so that you can use it to stir yourselves up. that we are going to be doing nothing less than 50-50 every day. Who is ready? Who is ready? Who is with me? Okay, if you don't have money to do radio, you should be able to use your energy to go and do the work. Just like I told you, you can't say you don't have airtime, that's why you are not inviting. You can go to the road and stop somebody and smile and look for something to compliment and say, I really have something I'd like to share with you. You look like somebody that is very open-minded. You look sharp. Your hair is lovely. I like your cap. And let the person smile back at you and say, there's something I would like to share with you. Something that's really been on my chest. I need to let it out. And you seem to be like somebody that's open-minded. Compliment them.
All you have to do is improve.
So I need us to listen to this. This is the bonus I want to give to you today before I go. Just pay attention. I like to listen to this very well.
All you have to do is improve yourself 0.1% every single day, and it will be 100% growth in a year. And so what I realized was I did not have to become great that day. I did not have to be a master next week. I did not have to be the best in a month. All I had to do was be consistent at being the best at becoming the best. And that is what you want to do. Your how is to improve yourself every single day. And I suggest you improve yourself in the following areas. I suggest that you improve yourself first spiritually. I am a lot like Susan. I believe you should, before your eyes open, you should start saying thank you. And you need to work on your spirituality, because whoever you believe, because your source is going to help you become a greater resource for someone else. So you need to also work on yourself mentally, because personal development, if you aren't growing, you're not giving. There's no such thing as a full-grown tree. As soon as people think they figured it out, everything becomes a mess. Trust me, I know. You need to work on yourself financially. You need to start when your check is small. Don't do like I did and get a big check and try to figure out what to do with it. You need to get mentors from the very beginning. I don't care if it's a radio show, a CD set, or a podcast or a book. You need to figure out, what am I going to do with this money? Because it's says in a very old text, if you do good with the little things, he will bless you with bigger things. And then you need to work on your work. Work on your work. Jim Rohn said, work while you work. And so that means the 7 skills in GoPro, you need to get better at those 7 skills. And it doesn't mean working on what you're already good at. I have heard a mentor, John C. Maxwell, say, I only work on what I'm good at. Well, I wasn't good at anything, okay? So I needed to work on everything, and I suggest you get better at everything. And it doesn't mean you'll be a 10 in all of those areas. It just means that you will become more effective in all of those areas so you can reach and help other people become effective. My final thing I would share with you is that instead of focusing on the necessarily how do I get better, just work on getting better, you know, and ask people, am I getting better? How can I get better? Help me improve. I think one of the worst things people do is just assume because I'm doing it, everything's gonna work out. And it's perfect practice makes perfect. It's not just doing the same thing over and over and over again. You can do the same thing over and over again and just be a fool a much later. You understand what I'm saying? So I just suggest that you do it every day. Have a plan of attack on you, because the better you become, the better you can help other people become. So hopefully, in a nutshell, that helps.
All right. Do you want another bonus? Let me give you another bonus before we wrap up. If you want another bonus, let me see your response on the comment section. If you want another bonus, let me see your response. I have another bonus. There are actually 2 bonuses. Okay, if I see your response, I'm going to know if I'll give it to you. Okay, let me give it to you. If I see you need it. Okay, let me see. I'll give it to you. 1, 2. Okay, beautiful. Let me give it to you.
Are you ready? 10 things. I'm counting them down. Ready? 10 things. Encouragement. Encouragement. Because it increases your imagination. And it makes everything possible. And I so remember when one of our large earners flew in and taught a class when I was new into my business. And I remember her telling me how much money she had made that month. And I said to myself, And my mind could not go there. So I said to myself, if I could just make a half of a half of a half. You know what I mean? It is that I'm telling you guys. It breaks it down. So encouragement. And here's what I want to tell you. The more encouragement you give out, the more encouragement you will give in. You will receive. Okay, number 2. Use your gifts unapologetically. In order for you to grow in your entitlement and grow into your inherently deserving, use your gifts unapologetically. So stop it. Stop hiding yourself. Number 3, shape your thinking. Shape your thinking. Because people are around you that shape your thinking. And how many of you, don't put your hands up, don't put your hands up, how many of you know someone that's around you that doesn't need to be around you? I don't mean in this room, but they're in your life. You need to cut them out of your life. And let me just say this to you. It is hard. It's hard to do it. But the most difficult part of it is the decision. Because as soon as you do it, it's so much joy. The regret comes because it took you so long to get it. And understand that words shape your thinking. So listen to me. Every word is either a flower or a brick. A flower lifts you and brings you light. A brick hurts you and it's heavy. Don't carry the bricks. Number 4, pay attention. Because your mind plays tricks on you. 1 minute, doesn't it? 1 minute tells you, oh, you're going to be awesome. And then it tells you, no, you're not. No, you're not. And then by the 3rd week of the month, you start hitting that inner key to look at your production. It's telling you, no, you're not. It's playing a trick on you. It's your mind, you guys. Pay attention because you can't change what you're not willing to acknowledge. I want you to know this. Listen, pay attention so you can pay yourself. Number 5, skills. You've got to have skills. And here's all I want to tell you is that in order for you to feel entitled, you got to bring your best. And you bring some skills and you buy the rest. You know, I talk to people all the time and they say, well, Gloria, I can't afford to invest. And I keep telling you that if you don't afford to invest in other people bringing you the skills that you don't have, you're never going to have the skills you need. Number 6, what makes you tick? Write this down. Stop working and start winning. Forget about the work. Do the win. Win the contest. Win everything. Win the scoreboard. Win in this industry. Stop teaching people how to work and start teaching them how to win. It isn't the feeling of the win that will make it go. Number 7, don't expect other people to understand. Don't expect anybody to understand. Why? Because frustration is misplaced expectation. You walk around really believing that everybody's going to be on your side. Forget it. Just do you. Number 8, the 3 F's. Faith, friends, faces. Faith in who's bringing your energy. Friends in this industry works. Faces, know what you're doing. Track your activity. Number 9, your history. Just write this down. Rewrite your story. You rewrite your story because your past does not determine your future, and their decision, yes or no, does not dictate your destiny. Their decision never will dictate your destiny. And number 10 is all your knowing that you need to feel entitled is hidden in your personal growth. And that's why you come to GoPro. You come to GoPro because you want that personal growth to take you to a whole nother level. I mean, last night, next year, shut up. Eric and Marina, they really know how to bring it on. I'm so excited, but your personal growth is going to give you the entitlement. So sit up in your seats. Sit up in your seats. Look at your friend and say, I'm entitled. No, look at your friend, say, I'm entitled. No, I don't hear you. Say, I'm entitled. Okay, so now I need you to do me a favor. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to sit on the edge of your chair. Sit on the edge of your chairs, on the very edge. Go to the very edge. No, the edge, the edge, the edge. Go to the very edge of the chair. Okay, now say hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay, now clap your hands really loud. Clap your hands really loud. No, really loud, really loud. Okay, okay, listen. So when they say, well, how was that Gloria? You say, girl, she kept me on the edge of my seat, screaming hallelujah and clapping really loud all day. I love you guys. See you later. Bye.
All right, guys. Now, I need you to know that Invitation is a skill that every one of you can master. It's a skill that you all can master. And if you're not making the invitation, you're not making progress, you're not going to make money. You should get to the invitation today. And every script you need to help you become a professional at inviting prospects, that's where it starts from. You should be armed with it and make sure every day you're getting better. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you, everyone.